outside because it's shady over here.
The following is a production of Fleaflicker Media.
A whole season. 94 days. Boiled down to 2 or 3 hours on a common Thursday evening. It's Game 5, and it's a winner-take-all in the South Penn League Championship Series. Where moments fleeting and bright will be remembered forever as the final chapter of what's been the long grind of the South Penn League season. Gone are the other 9 teams. Just 2 remain. 7 innings, 21 outs apiece, and presumably the ace for each team on the hill. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the drama of a sports fan's favorite 3 words. Winner take all. Hello and welcome one final time here on the South Penn League season. It's North Hagerstown High School, the venue, and a champion will be decided tonight with an asterisk next to it in case of another tie or some kind of darkness-related things. That would be one way that wouldn't happen. But for all intents and purposes, we intend to decide the South Penn League Championship here today. It'll be the Hagerstown Braves hosting the Cashtown Pirates in a winner-take-all game, number 5. And the Braves take the field here, so we'll take a look at their lineup as they've got Wyatt Freeman on the hill here today. He's appeared twice in the series. He's their ace, 56 innings pitched during the regular year, and a minuscule 113 earned run average during the postseason. During this series specifically, 7 innings pitched and 7 earned runs as Cashtown got 3 off of him in the first time that he pitched in game number 1, and then they got 4 more on him the next time. But he closed that one out in game number 3. No save necessary as it was a 5-run lead when he came in. We'll take you through the Hagerstown defense here as it's Logan Helzer at first base. Over at second base is Hayden Sanchez. Caleb Newcomer at short. Over at third is the 2024 South Penn League Championship Series MVP Riley Jackson. In left field is Caden Smith. The center fielder for the Hagerstown Braves, that will be Tyson McConaughey. And in right field, Zach Malloy once again for Hagerstown. And they line up behind Freeman, making his 3rd appearance of this series. 1 start, 1 relief appearance. No record for him. Got the no decision in game 1, got the no decision also in game number 3. We'll take a look at this Cashtown lineup here as it comes to the forefront. As looks like Zach Ketterman will be ready to head to the plate here soon. And Carson Coons to follow him And after that, Cashtown was waiting for their number 3 hitter in the order, so we'll see what they've come up with beyond that, but probably similar lineup to what we've seen throughout the series for the Cashtown Pirates. And the 3 words every sports fan loves to hear: winner, take all. And it's about to begin with Freeman up on the rubber. Here's the kick, the toss. First pitch is a ball outside to Zach Ketterman. It's the Braves wearing their gray City Connect jerseys again, as they are 2-0 in them in this series, so Superstition taking over for them. This one popped up on the infield. And it looks like they've managed to retire Ketterman once again here at this ballpark. He did have a home run in he had a triple in game number 3, but game number 1, a lot of pop-ups for him, and another one here to start the game. Carson Coons now the batter for Cashtown. And for Coons, the winning hit for him in game number 1 of the series, a single back up the middle with 2 outs in the 5th inning off of Trent Culver. Ball 1 to Coons. Freeman looking to be a little bit sharper from the start here than he was the last time out, and you know he's capable of it. It's his 56 innings among the league leaders, and he'll gain some serious recognition, some serious attention for South Penn League at Pitcher of the Year. The 1-1 pitch from Freeman, that one misses. Breaking ball down low, 2-1. It's Tyler Reinert, who was the number 3 hitter, and he is here as we see him hanging out behind the dugout there with the bat in his hands. I presume he'll be in the number 3 spot, as this one misses outside to Coons. George Marinos bringing you all the live action here of South Penn baseball. It's the final game of the season. The winner of this is the winner of the South Penn League Championship, as Coons swings and misses at that one, and 2 strikes to him now, as Freeman moving ahead in the count. Freeman the twist, the delivery. Coons puts this one in the air, and it's going to die in short center field as Tice McConaughey there for the catch, and 2 away. As Freeman, a dream start for him so far. 2 up, 2 down, and now he'll have to deal with Tyler Reinert, number 3 hitter in the Cashtown order. Reinert had a couple hits in game at number 1 of the series down here in Hagerstown, so you know he enjoys the lighting down here. He can see it pretty well. Off of that batter's eye in center field. Freeman's pitch. This one popped up foul by Reinert. That one's going to end right. Well, I thought it was going to land right in the middle of a tree, but it gets pushed a little bit beyond it. Strike 1 to Reinert. This one misses up high, 1 ball and 1 strike to Tyler Reinert. For Reinert. On the postseason, this one hits him, as he's very adept at that. A ball magnet is Tyler Reinert, as he gets hit with another one here in the front shoulder or somewheres about there. Take a look and see if we can get a quick look at what happened here. Either way, it'll be a base runner for the Braves. Or it'll be a base runner for the Pirates, excuse me. And now Chris Shackle moving up to the cleanup spot here for Cashtown. Freeman lifts the leg to pitch, a dart up at the letters that spell Cashtown on Shackle's jersey crest. Ball 1. Freeman the kick and the toss. This one misses up high. Here comes the snap throw down to first base, and in there safely is Reinert, just ahead of the throw by the catcher. And it's Cam Bailey back there for Hagerstown. Freeman ready to go after the 2-1 pitch here to Shackle, who won the South Penn League Championship Series MVP last season. And he's in the running for it this year. That award is wide open for the taking here into this game number 5. We've got a lot of people on both teams up for it. Zach Ketterman certainly up for it, but more of a full postseason award for him as he's been the best hitter in the league in the entire postseason run. That one called strike to Shackle, and the count goes to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Reinert will now get a chance to get a head start here. For Shackle, a team-high 4 runs batted in the 3-game sweep last summer's South Penn League Championship Series against these Hagerstown Braves. Shackle drills this one deep to center. He's posing. McConaughey is camped out underneath it. He's got it for the final out of the inning. We'll head on to the bottom half. It's Cashtown 0 and Hagerstown coming to bat here on Fleaflicker Media's coverage of Game 5 of the South Penn League Championship Series.
Here at Fleaflicker Media, we so very obviously love sports. It's my goal to sprinkle a little bit of that love back into the community, one live sporting event at a time.
Back up the middle. We might have a play at the plate as Keith is throwing home. Safe is Zach Ketterman, and the game is tied.
If you'd like to be featured on Fleaflicker Media, contact me at our Facebook page, Fleaflicker Media, or at the George Marinos Facebook page.
Hello, my name is Carson Coombs. You are watching the South Penn Championship League Series on Fleaflicker Media.
Back here at the ballpark in Hagerstown, we'll go over the Cashtown Pirates defensive alignment. First, they line up behind Nate Holt, who was the winner in game number 2 of this South Penn League Championship Series. A 7-inning complete game for him, as Cashtown won it 8-0. And they grabbed a commanding 2-0 lead in the best of 5 championship series at that point in time. But here we are in game 5. It'll be Ethan Ketterman, the first baseman for Cashtown. Over at second is Wes Coolball. The shortstop is Zach Ketterman. And over at third base, Tyler Reinert. The outfield from left to right, Chris Shackle is patrolling the corner down there in front of that 320 sign, where the train might come on through at some point. Center fielder for Cashtown is Coons, as he was warming up near the infield. And the right fielder for the Cashtown Pirates, Aiden Julich, who has had some of his biggest performances in postseason games for these Pirates. And Caden Smith will step into the box to lead things off against Holt. 1.99 ERA for Holt on the regular season, the reigning South Penn League pitcher of the year, and he delivers the first one to Smith, a strike at the knees. And got a gentleman over here in the crowd predicting a 10-5 game tonight. I'm not sure if we're going to see that with these two pitchers on the hill, but anything's possible. As Holt, the kick and the toss. Smith, a little bit of spin on that one. Julich is going to get called off by Carson Coons. And first man is retired by Holt. Definitely hands full for Hagerstown here today. They have faced Holt already once this season, and he came on in the 7th inning of the game down here against Hagerstown to close it out and gave up 3 runs and then 1 in the 8th inning as Hagerstown won the opener of the season series between these two. That one just misses as Tice McConaughey is the batter. McConaughey didn't get to bat on Wednesday in our 1-inning baseball game. He was the man left on deck. 2 balls and no strikes from Holt. For McConaughey, 3 for 14 in this championship series. He's come alive in the back half of it, as Holt comes alive with a strike here. 2-1 now the count. So glad you've tuned in here on Fleaflicker Media for some live South Penn League baseball. An absolute showpiece event here today. McConaughey swing and a miss as the crafty one Holt, showing from a few years of professional league experience he can change speeds with the best of them, and the count goes now to 2-2. twist and the delivery. Foul tip, just got a piece, and it just pops out of the glove of the Cashtown catcher there. And home plate. As McConaughey, the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. And trying to win it here for the Hagerstown Braves. 1 out, nobody on. Holt trying to do likewise for the Pirates. That one bites down low, and the count 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Seen our share of full counts in this series, and figure we'll see them at times today, as both of these pitchers are going to have to judiciously pitch to both of these lineups. And there, he pitched completely backwards, took something off it, and strikes him out. And that is a great way to befuddle a batter, as Nate Holt with his first strikeout of the ball game. And had McConaughey sitting heater, whether that was a changeup or a breaking ball, whatever that was, the speed makes all the difference there. Now Adam Mathias steps to the box and he takes ball 1. Mathias was the hero in yesterday's ball game. 4 hits over 2 days for him of the playing of game 4. All singles, including the game-winning shot in the 9th. Misses down low to Mathias, and it's 2 balls and no strikes from Holt, who's looking to get back into the count here. Mathias definitely springing some life back into this Hagerstown offense for game number 4. As that one misses outside 3-0. Mathias played in one of the other games of the series as well. Trying to remember if that was game number 1 or game number 3. Popped up by Mathias. And foul. I think that was actually, it might have been game number 2 in Cashtown. Because I do believe Hagerstown's comeback has not completely coincided with the return of Mathias to the lineup. He was back for a game before that. Holt with the kick, the toss. Strike call, 2 strikes now. To the most dangerous hitter in the Hagerstown Braves lineup, Wina healthy, and he sure looks healthy right now after a long 2 months out with a wrist injury. Holt with the pitch. This one misses outside, the payoff pitch, and it's ball 4. And each team now has gotten a 2-out base runner in their half of the first inning. We'll bring Logan Helzer, the first baseman, to the plate. As Holt with the kick, the toss, swing, and a miss gets it by him. Yes. Helzer batting in a cleanup spot for the Braves all series long. And he didn't get to bat yesterday either. They only sent 5 men to the plate, I believe, did Hagerstown. Swing and a miss, 2 strikes to the power-hitting first baseman. As it was newcomer Bailey, Riley Jackson, Adam Mathias, and Hayden Sanchez that got to take at bats in the 9th inning of yesterday's suspended resumption. 2 strikes to Helzer. Holt with a slide step. This one just fouled off. And the slide step makes you wonder, it's got to be with some pitchers, not just to control the running game, and also can throw off the timing of the hitter a little bit, as you're used to seeing a certain type of wind-up and timing from a starting pitcher all game long. And he busts out the slide step on 2 strikes. He comes with it again, and Helzer late, but keeps it on the barrel of his bat just a little bit to foul it back to the screen. Fouled off a pair of 2-strike pitches here now, has he? Swing and a miss from Helzer, and that secondary offering that Holt has is working really great here in the first inning. Pair of punch-outs on it. We'll head to the second inning. It's Cashtown 0, Hagerstown 0, still looking for the first strike here in the decisive game of the South Penn League Championship Series.
Here at Fleaflicker Media, we so very obviously love sports. It's my goal to sprinkle a little bit of that love back into the community, one live sporting event at a time.
Back up the middle. We might have a play at the plate as Keith is throwing home. Safe is Zach Catterman, and the game is tied.
If you'd like to be featured on Fleaflicker Media, contact me at our Facebook page, Fleaflicker Media, or at the George Marinos Facebook page.
I'm Tyson McConaughey, and you're watching the South Penn Championship Series on Fleaflicker Media.
Back here at the ballpark, it's the Cashtown Pirates ready to take their second turns at the plate here. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the Cashtown order coming up here against a Wyatt Freeman, as it'll be Austin Keller to lead things off. And he had one of the big hits in Cashtown's victory over Littlestown in the semifinals. As an RBI pair of runs driven home on a single. And Freeman now looking after the Cashtown catcher. Here's the pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Popped way up. This may end up on top of my head here. It's not going to. First baseman for Hagerstown calling for it. It's Helzer. He's got it. Should have called for a fair catch as that one came down, but he's got it for out. Number 1 here in the second inning, and Freeman continues to roll along here. Now Knox Deming in the lineup here for Cashtown today. I believe this is his debut in the championship series for this season. Yes. Into the lineup here in the most important game of the season. This one a called strike. Drives this one to left. Ground ball's going to get through. It's going to have to be fielded along the line, and it's bobbled there by Smith, but enough for Deming to have to hold up at first base, and he'll head back. And the Pirates have a one-out hit here in the second inning. As Deming, his first at-bat here, and first at-bat of the series, and makes it worth his while. So, Deming was 7 for 16 on the postseason coming in to this series here, and Freeman will now deal with Ethan Ketterman. Ball up high. Deming getting some happy feet over there as he digs a lead out at first base, as you hear him shuffling along on our on-field microphones here. Ketterman hits in 5 of 6. And as the pickoff throw to first, chases Deming back. Freeman the kick, the toss. This one misses outside. So Ethan Ketterman is the number 7 hitter in the Cashtown order, playing at first base here once again for the Pirates. Working his way back into the count. It's Freeman to the belt, the kick, the throw. And that one called strike to Ketterman. Getting some oohs and ahs from the crowd over here on the first base side. For Ketterman, hits in every game of the championship series so far. As he gets underneath that one's going to end up square in the middle of the diamond as well. Caleb Newcomer getting called off by Riley Jackson. 2 down. Got started a little after the hour. 6:03 was about the time that the teams took the field, and about a 6:05 first pitch here for this one. So we've been playing for about 17 minutes. 7 minutes shorter than the 1 inning took yesterday for Hagerstown to score the winning run, get the 3 outs, and bring it here for game number 5. There's a strike up high to cool ball. Flexing out his neck to that one. Wasn't so sure about it. or it could have been that back issue that he aggravated in game at number 4 when he dove for that ball in shallow center field on Tuesday night. Either way, good to go there, and he's back on the mound. Or back in the batter's box, excuse me. Wyatt Freeman is on the mound here. That one popped out of his hand and misses up high for a ball. Deming is at first after his 1-out single. 2 away here. Freeman the pitch way up high. Coolman, a cool ball, an easy take. And 2 balls and 1 strike now the count. Well, not only is there no out-of-town scoreboard tonight, this is it for the South Penn League season. No other games on the schedule for 2026. It's cool ball popping another one up. This is headed towards our location. This is going to end up in the crowd. And touches down. I think it might have hit the truck over here. Didn't quite get a good look at that one. It might have hit the wood plank here to my left. I don't think it actually did get the truck. Didn't get over far enough. I thought that one was going to land in the crowd, to be honest with you. So we have our little bit of excitement here to start this one off early on. Now you've had your fun. Let's get back to some baseball. Is that one a called strike? Strike 3. We'll get back to the commercials here as Wyatt Freeman sprints off the mound. The Hagerstown Braves hurler 2. Scoreless to start this one. No score as we head on to the bottom of the second inning here on Fleaflicker Media. Max Lang Driving School is a proud sponsor of South Penn League Baseball. At Max Lang Driving School, they offer license exams to Gettysburg and Fairfield High School students, behind-the-wheel driving lessons, license exam prep, and driving evaluations. Go to maxlangdrivingschool.com for more information. That's Max, L-A-I-N-G, drivingschool.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Battlefield Military Museum, Incorporated. Check out their new location in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 1885 Baltimore Pike, Gettysburg, PA, down by the outlets.
I'm Zach Malloy, and you're watching the South Penn Championship Series on Fleaflicker Media.
Bottom of the second from at North Hagerstown High School, as it'll be the Braves coming up for their second time. It's Zach Malloy, the right fielder. He'll lead things off. And then Caleb Newcomer, the shortstop, and Cam Bailey, the catcher, and former Cashtown Pirate. Yes. There's the triumvirate set to take to the batter's box here for Hagerstown in the second. They'll be facing Nate Holt. As far as aces go in the South Penn League, he's about as acely as they come. As we mentioned, the 2025 South Penn League Pitcher of the Year. 199 earned run average for him on the regular season this year. Had some other impressive regular season numbers in 8 games, 6 starts, as they limited his workload a little bit to make sure he was ready for this very game, this very moment. 38 2/3 innings pitched, 5-2 record, 31 hits, 12 runs, 11 earned. 43 strikeouts and just 6 walks, and he's ready to go here to Zach Malloy for pitch number 1 in the bottom of the second inning. And it's Malloy, who's been one of the bigger bats for the Hagerstown Braves in this series. As he tops this one back to the mound, Holt springing after it, throw to first base. Ketterman makes the catch. 1-3 on the putout, and 1 away. So Nate Holt's showing his spry, quick reactions there to get after that one. And be remiss if I didn't mention that pitchers are athletes too, because somebody's going to say it if I don't. Newcomer, 7 runs batted in this series for Hagerstown. And he takes ball 1. Looked like it might have caught the knees, but we're a little bit up high here, so we don't have the best up and down perception. And the first time I realized that was at Camden Yards last Saturday. Swing and a miss from Newcomer as he goes after a similar one down low below the zone. I'd like to give a shout out to everyone tuning in here on the broadcast. Peggy Helzer, Chris Lippy, Carson Hall tuning in here as well, Bryson Knight, And Cleonica Such, as this one headed over here as well. We've got a reenactment of the previous one. That one's going to touch down over here behind me. I'm literally pointing the camera over my left shoulder to try and see this thing and the life of this truck over here. No, I really don't want that to happen. Well, it might be these two pitchers, something that they're offering in particular. Each one's gotten one of those now. And Newcomer turns this one around. We may have the first account in game number 1. That one is over the fence. Home run for Caleb Newcomer, and the Hagerstown Braves take the lead 1-0. He turns that one around, thigh high, goes after it and just crushes it to left. It's Shackle looking over his shoulder the whole way back as that one tails over the fence. And the Hagerstown Braves have the 1-0 lead here in game number 5. And we'll see how important that ends up being, as the team that has scored first has won every single game of the series so far, 4-0. Despite some wacky comebacks that we've had. It was always the team that scored first making those comebacks. Swing and a miss from a Bailey. No balls and 1 strike now to Cameron Bailey, the catcher, and that one got fouled off. Keller, the catcher for Cashtown, a little catcher-on-catcher crime there, so umpire will take a moment to walk this one out to the mound. Thanks all of those of you tuning in here with us, and those that are just tuning in. If you're literally just tuning in right now, you missed the only scoring in this one so far. Caleb Newcomer solo blast. Bailey turns this one around as well. Shackle's going to have to play that in retreat on a hop. And the Hagerstown Braves have another base runner as they get it going again right after Newcomer's home run. For Bailey, the hits have been few and far between in this series, so it's always good for him to get one. Feels good. He had one in game 4, a single. And struck out in yesterday's ball game, as it's Riley Jackson now the batter here for the Braves. Jackson takes a ball down low, 1 ball and no strikes. For Jackson, 2 for 11 on the series now, as he was 0 for 5 yesterday. This one is driven to right, medium depth. Julich there. He's measuring and he's got it. And 2 down here in the Hagerstown second inning as Holt recovering to get his man here for the first time since that home run. He'll face the bottom portion of the order here now for the Hagerstown Braves. It's Hayden Sanchez, the number 9 hitter, due. Sanchez has 3 hits in this series for Hagerstown. Holt the kick, the toss, swing and a miss, and that's the pitch that's been giving him trouble all series long, up and in around the elbows. He's got a little loop in his swing right there. When they've put it in other areas, he's gotten 3 hits in this series. The pitch. That one catches the zone a little bit lower. No balls and 2 strikes as Holt 1 strike away from getting out of this bottom of the second inning with just minimal damage. 0-2. 2 outs. The kick and the toss. Swing and a miss. And Sanchez goes down again against Holt. But it's the Hagerstown Braves jumping to the lead on the solo home run by Caleb Newcomer. He's making a case for South Penn League Championship Series MVP. We'll be back to the ballpark with the 3rd inning of this one as the Cashtown Pirates look to catch up. Max Lang Driving School is a proud sponsor of South Penn League Baseball. At Max Lang Driving School, they offer license exams to Gettysburg and Fairfield High School students, behind-the-wheel driving lessons, license exam prep, and driving evaluations. Go to maxlangdrivingschool.com for more information. That's Max, L-A-I-N-G, drivingschool.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Battlefield Military Museum, Incorporated. Check out their new location in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 1885 Baltimore Pike, Gettysburg, PA, down by the outlets.
Hi, my name is Cameron Bailey. You're watching the South Penn League Championship Series on Fleaflicker Media.
Wyatt Freeman out there for his third inning of work. He pitched just 2 days ago, 1 day of rest. For him, it seems like every South Penn team, at least every top of the standing South Penn team, has one arm that can throw literally every other physical day of the year. Or at least they try to. Justin Gladhill, that guy for the Dodgers. Not sure, I guess Austin Kunkel would be that guy for the Pirates, as he's been the innings eater for a good number of years for Cashtown and done a very good job preventing runs as well. So it'll be number 9 spot in the order, Aiden Julich, to lead things off here for Cashtown as they trail at 1-0 as we resume the ball game in the top of the 3rd inning. Winner take all. Somebody's going home with the trophy tonight. Aiden Julich certainly hoping that it's going to be his Cashtown Pirates for a 7th time in 10 years. This one misses down low, 1 ball and no strikes. For Hagerstown, if they win, it's 3 out of 4 years with the title. And thus would open up the grand debate for who the South Penn team of the 2020s is. Breaking ball catches the zone, 1-1. So Hagerstown out in front 1-0, and they scored first in game number 4, but then Cashtown immediately responded with 3. Meaning that when Hagerstown came back to win the game, they were the team that scored first. So that played into that statistic. Fielded by newcomer, throw across to first. He is safe as Julich beats it out. Off balance throw, it got past Jackson. Gets into the glove of newcomer, and Julich there to beat it out with some adept speed. The right fielder for Cashtown gets his, I believe, 2nd hit of this series. Has a nice strong throw over by newcomer. As he's doing it on both sides of the field here today. It'll be Zach Ketterman now the batter. And as if this game wasn't enough, Mutts Watch TV, this at bat exemplifies that. Fouled back to the screens. Going down to get that one. Looking to do some extra base damage here. If he puts one in a gap, Julich will probably score. With nobody out in an inning, teams tend to be a little more conservative sending their base runners from third. Wyatt Freeman back to the top of the order here now for the Cashtown Pirates, and this is a guy that he's handled in this series. And Ketterman, he's one of the only pitchers in South Penn League that can say that right now. Down low for a ball.
All right, stay on it. Out now. Let's go.
Julich the lead at first, as Cashtown now has 3 hits in the ball game. That one of the infield variety. Ketterman lines this one down the right field line, but foul. Down that spot where they tested Tyler Elbin so many years ago in Game 1 of the 2020 South Penn League Championship Series. My mistake for not going back and looking at the film of that one in the time that I had this week, though. I can't remember whether it was Chase King or Chris Shackle that hit that ball. One of the highlights of our first season covering the South Penn League. We're in year 7 now. Freeman with the kick, the toss, swing and a misses. He gets Ketterman, goes through him and punches him out. I think that's the first time he struck him out in this series, but all the other times a bunch of weak pop-up contact on the infield, and 2 are... Excuse me, 1 is out as Freeman does some great work there. Carson Coons. Oh, he got a hold of that one, but the center fielder is going to range over and have it. That's McConaughey. Wrong part of the ballpark for him to test. And Julich back to the first base bag, as he is a 2-out placeholder here for the Pirates, representing the tying run. But they haven't been able to move him over there in 2 at-bats. Tyler Reinert now the batter. Got here just in time to be inserted into the lineup for this one. Misses up high near his head. Has to back up from that one. Throw goes into center field. Julich trips over the second base bag, and he'll have to stay there. Doesn't really make a whole heck of a lot of difference one way or the other, because now he's in scoring position. There aren't a whole lot of different ways that you can score from third that you can't score from second with 2 outs, so he shouldn't beat himself up too much on that one, as all that it will provide is a little bit of an awkward highlight for later. So Julich at second now, 2 down. Reinert looking to punch him in here. 1 ball and no strikes to Cashtown's third baseman. Reinert fouls this one off, and it's now 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, if Freeman can get through the third inning here, we'll be almost halfway home on the show in just 33 minutes to this point so far. A fast-moving ball game. And we're all very thankful for that because of the things that happened on a Tuesday night in Cashtown. Julich marks off his lead. This one is framed up nicely, but called a ball. Bailey tosses it back to the pitcher. 2 balls, 1 strike as Reinert ahead in the count here. Getting instruction from third base coach Eric Ketterman that every batter knows in this situation look for something good. Freeman trying to not give it to him. Lifts the leg. This one misses up high. They're going to pick off throw behind Julich. No, it's a fake from Bailey. No one really broke to cover. But Bailey was fully committed to the bit as he wound up to throw, and he might have even rocked the arm forward with the ball in it. Like Mark Brunell's 1999 starting lineup action figure in the box. His hand is down, holding the football in a weird angle. Anyhow. Here's the pitch. Called a strike to Reinert. And that will run things full. Julich already in scoring position. No force for him, so he won't be in motion unless they want to have him take third for some reason here. That's usually not the modus operandi for the Pirates or any baseball team. The payoff pitch. This one misses up high, backs the chin out of there, and probably needed to because it was up in there. And Reinert, a 2-out base runner here for the Pirates, getting it now to Chris Shackle. And Chris Shackle trying to build on to what's been a career of legendary moments here for the Cashtown Pirates in the South Penn League. Somebody is going to build their legend tonight. Who will it be? Chris Shackle gets the opportunity here for Cashtown to cancel out the things that Caleb Newcomer did in the bottom half of the second for the Braves. Freeman with the first pitch. Lobs that one across, strike 1. You want to operate with strike 1 to him. Shackle 0 for 1 on the day. He made the last out of the first inning. He hit one deep into the outfield. I believe it was McConaughey that ranged over in center to catch that one. And being that Shackle already has a home run in this ballpark going that direction in this series. Bounces to the plate. No advancement from the runners here as Reinert and Julich will stay put. So far, Freeman scattering 3 hits, 1 walk. And keeping the Pirates off the board. Freeman stares in for the sign. Ball dangling in the right hand. This one is top to third. Jackson is going to take it the short way. Not the shortest way he could. I guess that would have been third, but he goes to second base. 6-4 on the putout, and the Hagerstown Braves are through 2.5 with the lead here in the decisive game of the South Penn League Championship Series 2026. Max Lang Driving School is a proud sponsor of South Penn League Baseball. At Max Lang Driving School, they offer license exams to Gettysburg and Fairfield High School students, behind-the-wheel driving lessons, license exam prep, and driving evaluations. Go to maxlangdrivingschool.com for more information. That's Max, L-A-I-N-G, drivingschool.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Battlefield Military Museum, Incorporated. Check out their new location in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 1885 Baltimore Pike, Gettysburg, PA, down by the outlets.
Hello, my name is Carson Coons. You are watching the South Penn Championship League Series on Fleaflicker Media.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the home-standing Hagerstown Braves. Cashtown Pirates, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. We've got the Biglerville Black Sox tuning in here on the broadcast. We're so glad for your viewership here, as we appreciated working with the Black Sox over the years. And imagine a large portion of the South Penn family tuned into this one here today. Yes, I do agree with the Black Sox. Let's get a bunch of other people to sponsor these things. Let's get 5 or 6 different commercial rotations that we can run. So. Nate Holt, trailing by 1, going after the top of the Hagerstown batting order here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Pitch number 1, letter high strike to Caden Smith, 0-1. I think if Holt can just continue to bide his time here and keep this at a 1-0 game. As that one a strike on the lower portion of the zone, no balls and 2 strikes. If he can just keep this a 1-0 game for as long as he can, the Pirates have had base runners every inning so far in this one, so they figure they'll string something together at some point, but Smith lashes this one to 3rd. Oh my goodness. And Tyler Reinert right there leaning down to make the catch. And 1 down. Of course, for Hagerstown, Freeman an excellent pitcher, and then you got to worry for when he comes out of the game because Trent Culver here and ready to go in the ultimate game of the South Penn League championship season, and he is one of the best closers in the South Penn League. Tice McConaughey, the batter, and he takes one clavicle high, backs up from it. 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, it's Holt with the twist and the delivery. Swing and a miss. It's that same breaking ball that he threw to him the first time to get the punch out. He uses it here to get ahead 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Excuse me, he used it to get back to 1-1 on that previous pitch. Now it's 1-2. Just noticed the scoreboard not operating here today, so it was on earlier on in this series for the games here in Hagerstown. Don't think they had the count up there, though, so I don't really have an excuse. McConaughey looking to get things started for the Braves ahead of Adam Mathias. The 2-2 offering from Holt stayed down low, too low for McConaughey to go down and get it, and change speeds again. Strike 3 and Holt another punch out. Yeah, that's what he does, punch outs, control, and preventing runs. And he's being matched pitch for pitch on the other side by Wyatt Freeman. So 2 away, and that's how you like to face Adam Mathias if you're the Cashtown Pirates. There's a ball down low. Mathias hit a home run in this ballpark in game number 2 of last year's South Penn League Championship Series. And he gets into this one to center, but it's ducktailing a little bit. And Julich there to haul it in. 3 up, 3 down for Nate Holt as he's getting it back on track. We'll head to the top of the 4th. It's the Cashtown Pirates trailing the Hagerstown Braves 1-0. Back in a moment with more of Game 5 in the South Penn League Championship Series here on Fleaflicker Media. Max Lang Driving School is a proud sponsor of South Penn League Baseball. At Max Lang Driving School, they offer license exams to Gettysburg and Fairfield High School students, behind-the-wheel driving lessons, license exam prep, and driving evaluations. Go to maxlangdrivingschool.com for more information. That's Max, L-A-I-N-G, drivingschool.com.
Here at Fleaflicker Media, we so very obviously love sports. It's my goal to sprinkle a little bit of that love back into the community, one live sporting event at a time.
Back up the middle. We might have a play at the plate as Keith is throwing home. Safe is Zach Ketterman, and the game is tied.
If you'd like to be featured on Fleaflicker Media, contact me at our Facebook page, Fleaflicker Media, or at the George Marinos Facebook page.
Never know! Top of the fourth inning here for Cashtown as Wyatt Freeman tries to pitch this one to the halfway mark before we're even an hour old. It's Austin Keller, the catcher for Cashtown, leading things off. Keller pops this one up, similar to his first one, just a different direction. As Sanchez, the second baseman, has it. And if Keller pops out to the shortstop and the third baseman today, he'll have the infield pump-out cycle. It's just something I thought of on my own. Just something I made up. Cool ball now, Knox Deming, excuse me, now the batter for Cashtown, and he singled his first time up, one of 3 hits for the Pirates. That one stays up. Seems like all the home plate umpires in this series have favored the high strike in this one from Game 1 through to Game 5. Freeman with the slide step. That one catches the belt, 1 ball and 1 strike. Caleb Newcomer's solo home run to left field back in the second inning, and that's the only scoring so far on the show here in game number 5 of the South Penn League Championship Series. Freeman's pitch, Deming foul tips that one. Had him all tied up in knots with that breaking ball. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. Freeman the twist, the delivery. That one goes a little bit outside. Bailey having to throw his arm after that one. And count goes to 2-2. 1 out, nobody on here in the Cashtown 4th. We play 7 in the South Penn League. Here comes Freeman's pitch breaking ball. Makes mincemeat of him for the first out. Or for the second out, excuse me. I just said it was the first out. I don't know why. My brain does that sometimes. So 2 down here for Freeman. As Keller down on a pop-up and Deming out on a strikeout. And Ethan Ketterman looking to keep his championship series hit streak going. Swing and a miss behind that one as Freeman bringing in with a little extra on that one. As he lets out a loud audible grunt. And probably got a few extra miles per hour on that one. Kick and the toss. Just misses, 1 ball and 1 strike. Freeman tilting the head a little bit. I think you liked it. Much the same way that Tiger Woods walks after, or used to walk after his drives when he liked them. Swing and a miss, 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's 2 Tiger Woods references today for me. One of them on air, one of them not. So I don't know when we got to the point that Tiger Woods' prime was 20 years ago. Here's the pitch to Ketterman. It's outside. Well, like I tell people, all the athletes that I grew up watching, they're now retired, they're coaching. You know, they're not playing anymore. 2 outs. Looking for a put-away pitch is Freeman, and he gets it. Strike 3. We're halfway home on the show. Freeman sprinting off the mound, and it seems like that is the design for the Hagerstown hurler here to work quickly and get off the field quickly. We'll be back for the bottom half of the 4th inning in Game 5 of the South Penn League Championship Series here on Fleaflicker Media.
Here at Fleaflicker Media, we so very obviously love sports. It's my goal to sprinkle a little bit of that love back into the community, one live sporting event at a time.
Back up the middle. We might have a play at the plate as Keith is throwing home. Safe is that Ketterman, and the game is tied.
If you'd like to be featured on Fleaflicker Media, contact me at our Facebook page, Fleaflicker Media, or at the George Marinos Facebook page.
I'm Nathan Holt, and you're watching South Penn Baseball on Fleaflicker Media.
Right. Bottom of the fourth inning here, it's Nate Holt. Back on the hill for the Cashtown Pirates, as he will face the heart of the Hagerstown order. 4, 5, and 6. Logan Helzer leading things off. Takes down low, 1 ball, and no strikes. Here's the kick and the toss from Holt. Popped foul behind the screen above home plate and dives on the hill out there where most of the cars are parked. Where my car's parked. I thought it was a pretty safe spot. Strike 2 to Helzer as Holt. But everything the Pirates can ask for so far here in this one. Just 3 base runners through 3 innings, looking to get off to a good start here in the 4th. Strike 3, and Helzer down looking. Shrug of the shoulders, throws the head back, but he'll head to the dugout. 1 down, another strikeout victim here for Holt. He's got 5 in the ball game. Caleb Newcomer, the man of the hour so far here for, Zach Malloy. It's 1 spot ahead. It's Zach Malloy taking a strike. Malloy, the right fielder, grounded out to the pitcher Holt his first time up. Here's the pitch. Ripped to right. That's going to fall in there for a single. It's going to take that bounce that Malloy was on the receiving end of the other night. And this time Julich has to play it, so it's a single for Malloy, and Julich skying somehow coming down with that one, as that is a very difficult play for any right fielder here at North Hagerstown High School, as that ball slashed to the right side. There you see it. And Malloy with the 3rd Hagerstown hit of the ball game. And now it's Caleb Newcomer, the man of the hour. He'll look out for a repeat performance of what he did the last time. Holt slide step. This one is hit not quite as well as the last one. Driving Julich back, though. He's twisting. He reaches for it, and he's got it. Zach Malloy is going to have to head back to the first base bag, as no chance for him to tag, as nobody could figure out whether or not Julich was actually going to make his twisty way underneath that one, but he does. And a big out here, 2nd out for the Hagerstown Braves, as Julich.
And I don't have the money to give him.
Yeah. Austin used to play in Australia, and then when the season was over, go to Europe and play.
Well, he thought he was going to.
Nate Holt now pitching to Cam Bailey. There goes the runner for second. Here's the throw down. He is out! Malloy gunned down on the bases for the 2nd time in this series. This time it's a caught stealing. At the end of 4, it's Hagerstown 1 and Cashtown and nothing here in the decisive Game 5 of the 2026 South Penn League Championship Series. Back in a moment.
Here at Fleaflicker Media, we so very obviously love sports. It's my goal to sprinkle a little bit of that love back into the community, 1 live sporting event at a time.
Back up the middle. We might have a play at the plate as Keith is throwing home. Safe is Zach Ketterman, and the game is tied.
If you'd like to be featured on Fleaflicker Media, contact me at our Facebook page, Fleaflicker Media, or at the George Marinos Facebook page.
Hello, my name is Carson Coons. You are watching the South Penn Championship League Series on Fleaflicker Media.
Just a reminder, stick around after this one concludes. We'll take you down to the winner's circle where we'll have the championship trophy presentation and celebration for the winner of this ball game as the 2026 South Penn League champions. So you won't want to miss that after the unmissable drama that we have here of a winner take all. And we're on to the back half of this one, a 5th inning. It's getting late early here for the Cashtown Pirates as Wyatt Freeman Still working through the raindrops here, scattering some hits. Not the literal raindrops, and don't want to say anything like that too loud. As Freeman will pitch to Wes Coolball here, and Coolball, the number 8 hitter here for the Cashtown Pirates. As Coolball way out in front of that one, sprays it foul down the third base line. And out of play. A couple of Hagerstown fans going after that one. And it's Freeman looking to get back ahead in the count here now. This one is driven center field. Tice McConaughey is going to have it. As Coolball, gave it a ride, but out is recorded. So one down here in the Cashtown half of the fifth. Freeman looking for his second 3-up, 3-down inning as he had one last frame against the Pirates. Pitch, that's that. Breaking ball again, getting Julich over the top of it. No balls and 1 strike. Freeman the toss. Julich is going to take this one with him down the first baseline. Freeman there to field it. Throw to the bag. Helzer. It is an out. Recorded on the play. We'll take a quick look at that one here and see if we've got a replay angle on that one. Julich called out on a bang play and 2 down. Took that one with him. It was always going to be a tough play, but for Freeman, as his motion takes him back to the middle of the infield, and it looks quite possibly like that ball did beat him there by half step. Zach Ketterman now strides to the batter's box, and there's a strike. I would normally say, can't imagine they'd pitch to him here, but he is 0 for 2. Freeman has him, I believe, 0 for 5 against him in this series. Bounces that one in the dirt off the front edge of the plate. For Ketterman, a pop out to third base, and a rare strikeout for him last time. Just his second punch out of the South Penn League Championship Series. Misses up high, and Ketterman moves ahead in the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. The shortstop here for the Pirates, looking for a little 2-out thunder here. Swing and a miss. And the count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes as Freeman has these Cashtown hitters frustrated and off balance, and he's had them as such all day. Much like the results that Ethan Little was getting against Cashtown in a regular season game earlier this year. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We're not even an hour into this one, and Wyatt Freeman is through 5 innings. 1-0 Hagerstown. They look to add on as we come back for the bottom half of Game 5 of the South Penn League Championship Series on Fleaflicker Media. Max Lang Driving School is a proud sponsor of South Penn League Baseball. At Max Lang Driving School, they offer license exams to Gettysburg and Fairfield High School students, behind-the-wheel driving lessons, license exam prep, and driving evaluations. Go to maxlangdrivingschool.com for more information. That's Max, L-A-I-N-G, drivingschool.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Battlefield Military Museum, Incorporated. Check out their new location in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 1885 Baltimore Pike, Gettysburg, PA, down by the outlets.
I'm Zach Malloy, and you're watching the South Penn Championship Series on Fleaflicker Media.
Bottom of the fifth is Nye here from North Hagerstown High School, home of the Hubs. And interestingly enough, Bryson Knight there, manager for the high school team, also manager for the Hagerstown Braves, but He's up with Funkstown Legion balls, so Hagerstown down to their acting manager here today. It's Denny Talbert, I believe, who is handling that role for the Hagerstown Braves, and he's seen his side be just one swing of the bat against Nate Holt. Holt hasn't been bad at all. Holt, and as a matter of fact, has been what I would call quite good in this one, as he usually is. He'll face Cam Bailey to start off the bottom, half of the 5th inning. Pops that one up. Please don't head over here again. It won't. Ketterman calling for it in the middle of the diamond. He's got it for out. Number 1, 1 pitch, 1 out for Nate Holt. As Ketterman had an adventure on a pop-up earlier on in this series. I believe that was down at this field, but this time fields that one with decisiveness and grabs it for out number 1. You can see Holt bailing out of there, and now he's on the hill and ready to work to Riley Jackson. Swings and misses at that one. Jackson brings an 0 for 1 to the plate here today. The third baseman for the Braves. Kick in the toss. This one misses down low. We mentioned his South Penn Championship Series MVP award from 24. He was 4 for 11 in that series. He is 2 for 12 now in this series. More at bats in this one somehow. Busted bat. That one's going to fall fast. Ketterman going out. It's Coons there to catch it. And Jackson will need a new piece of lumber after that one got in on his thumbs. 2 away here for Hagerstown. Already an official ball game on the show, so this game ends with somebody in the lead without the winning team scoring the winning run in an extra half inning of play. This will be an official ball game, which is good considering how quickly the darkness came in Cashtown the other night. Swing and a miss from Hayden Sanchez now. Sanchez ropes this one out of the reach of Cool Ball. That's going to head up the gap. Julich cuts it off and flings it in. Sanchez with his first hit of the ball game here today. That's the 4th hit of the game for the Braves. And that turns the lineup over here, does it? And Nate Holt will go against the lefty Caden Smith once again.
Oh my God!
I went to the YMCA and he ran it.
Still alive?
Smith standing in there waggling the bat. It's Holt the pitch. Fouled off. Smith has a very distinct swing when you see it, his bat path, a little bit of a loop in it. Don't know exactly how to describe it, but when he hits it off of the barrel, it generates a lot of spin on the ball. And we've seen some interesting batted balls from him this series. The 0-1 pitch from Holt. It's now 0-2.
Workout.
Yeah, well, it was
Pitcher's duel all the way so far. We've just creeped over the hour mark in this one. We've been playing for 1 hour and 1 minute on the show in Game 5.
like when they take a break between their AM and PM session, I'd like Nate to come in and throw.
Holt, good morning, good afternoon, and good night as he dispatches Caden Smith for the 3rd out of the inning. And Cashtown's hurler will head off 5 quality innings of work under his belt so far. Looking for some offense now here. As we head to the top of the 6th, just 2 innings to go in this South Penn League Championship Series and season. You don't want to miss this, folks. Max Lang Driving School is a proud sponsor of South Penn League Baseball. At Max Lang Driving School, they offer license exams to Gettysburg and Fairfield High School students, behind-the-wheel driving lessons, license exam prep, and driving evaluations. Go to maxlangdrivingschool.com for more information. That's Max, L-A-I-N-G, drivingschool.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Battlefield Military Museum, Incorporated. Check out their new location in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 1885 Baltimore Pike, Gettysburg, PA, down by the outlets.
Hi, my name is Cameron Bailey. You're watching the South Penn League Championship Series on Fleaflicker Media.
Back here at the ballpark in Hagerstown, which should be our second to last inning of the South Penn League season here on Fleaflicker Media, but you know, never say never with anything these days, especially with baseball. All the attention is in the batter's box right now as Wyatt Freeman looks there towards Carson Coons in the batter's box, looking for one more big at bat for the Cashtown Pirates. Freeman stares in for the signs. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball gets over, no balls, and 1 strike. For Coons, he has a game where he was hit by a pitch 3 times in this series. Just in that one game. Hard shot to third, deflected by Jackson. That's going to go, where is it? It's up against the fence. Coons is going to make a hard turn at first and head back. As this one slashes off the glove of Jackson, maybe off of the base over there, and then goes up against the fence in foul territory after already being a fair ball. Let's look at the angle on that one. Jackson, if he was a NHL goalie, that would have been good enough for a kick save to the corner, but baseball, you got to come up with it clean and make the play at first. I mean, you don't have to come up with it clean. We saw one where Sanchez had a nice backhander that he knocked down and made a good throw earlier on this series. Reinert is squaring to bunt, pushes it hard down the first base line. It is foul. So Cashtown playing for the run to try and tie it up here in the 6th. And Eric Ketterman's brand of a small ball, well known across the South Penn League. Anybody 1 through 9 in the South Penn League order's got to be ready to bunt, especially this one. Reinert squaring again, squares early. This pitch is up high. Easy pull back for him. Goal is to get Coons to second base here for the Pirates and have 2 lashes to try and get him in. Top of the 6th here on Fleaflicker Media. It's a winner-take-all game number 5 for the South Penn League Championship. From North Hagerstown High School, I'm George Marinos, bringing you all the live action. Wyatt Freeman's been in control all the way. This one is bunted down the first baseline. Freeman is going to field it and throw, and they just get Reinert by a step, but out number 1 recorded. Coons up to second as the job is done. So the leadoff single for Coons, then the sacrifice bunt by Reinert, and that puts him in scoring position here for Shackle. Freeman up to the hill, ready to go here again. Looking at one of the most accomplished veteran hitters in the South Penn League, and Chris Shackle. For Hagerstown, an amazing season for them so far. A lot of new faces, a lot of young guys, a lot of college kids on this team this year, and almost rebuilt completely. I don't want to say completely, but a large part of their roster. Shackle pulled the string, did Freeman, and it's 0-1. Can cut the tension with a knife here in the 6th inning. Cashtown's second to last chance of regulation. A Caleb Newcomer home run has Hagerstown in front, 1-0. As there's some marbles waiting for them beyond the finish line. Cashtown wants to steal them though. Shackle chases that one in the dirt. A helicopter swing at that one, no balls and 2 strikes. To Shackle, who hit a pair of home runs on the regular season and drove in at 21. Was a home run here on the postseason with 6 for 18 in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. Handful of hits here for him in the South Penn League Championship Series. I believe he's up to 3 now. Freeman's pitch, swing, and a miss, and Shackle has not been picking him up all day. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Freeman just blowing it by him here. And the cloud cover here, it's made it just a naturally darker day to begin with. You know that can cause some problems with visibility, seeing the pitcher and everything, seeing the ball released out of his hand, but it's uniform all the way across. There's no funky shadows or anything. Austin Keller out on the front foot, breaking ball, catches the zone, and this is prime, a Wyatt Freeman that we've seen here today. We've seen the Wyatt Freeman that we've seen all South Penn season long as he tries to pitch his team to a championship. The 0-1 pitch. Keller behind that one, 0-2. And I got to tell you, Freeman's numbers are great this year. I've seen him look fantastic a lot of times. He's never looked better than he does right at this very moment. At 7:12 p.m. Eastern Time in Hagerstown, Maryland. The 0-2 offering from Freeman up high, just above the letters, 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Keller just trying to reach out and touch something. If he does and gets it down somewhere, it'll send Carson Coons around with the tying run. Freeman looking for one more out here in the 6th. Timeout called by Keller. So he'll step back for a moment here and now back into the box. Does the double tap. There was a commercial on. I think it was either IBM. I can't remember who it was. They had a commercial about the statistics on the batting averages of double tappers. This one misses outside. After Keller, it'll be Knox Deming. Keller is 0 for 2 on the day. He popped out. In foul territory to the first baseman, Logan Helzer's first time up. Looking to get something going here. Wyatt Freeman looking to shut down the rally, and Keller's going to shut down this moment here as he calls timeout. Hagerstown up 1-0 on the strength of a Caleb Newcomer solo home run. Runner at second, 2 outs. Freeman's pitch popped up. That will leave the playing surface. Two strikes here to Keller. For Keller, he was 2 for 10 on the postseason coming into this series, and then a 2-run single for him in the first inning of Cashtown's game number 4. This one popped up, headed for the truck again. And touches down and out of play. Not sure how much of that we got. Thanks for sticking with me here as we winded our way back after that one. No joy on the end of it. No joy for either Freeman or for Keller here. For Keller, I guess a little bit more as he stays alive. As he's got to do what he's got to do. Wyatt Freeman. The 2-strike offering is coming. Here it is, up high. Keller gaining a modicum of count leverage back. Carson Coons is the runner at second base. He reached with a single off the glove of third baseman Riley Jackson. Next is Knox Deming, who has a single and 2 trips today. Here's the pitch to Keller. Roller on the middle infield. It's Sanchez, slick glove man, throwing across to first for the out. And Wyatt Freeman and the Hagerstown Braves are through 6 innings. Just 3 more outs for them to get to become South Penn League champions. They'll head to the bat rack and try to add on. Back with the conclusion of Game 5 here in a moment. Don't go anywhere, folks. You really, really don't want to miss this. Max Lang Driving School is a proud sponsor of South Penn League Baseball. At Max Lang Driving School, they offer license exams to Gettysburg and Fairfield High School students, behind-the-wheel driving lessons, license exam prep, and driving evaluations. Go to maxlangdrivingschool.com for more information. That's Max, L-A-I-N-G, drivingschool.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Battlefield Military Museum, Incorporated. Check out their new location in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 1885 Baltimore Pike, Gettysburg, PA, down by the outlets.
Hello, my name is Carson Coons. You are watching the South Penn Championship League Series on Fleaflicker Media. Nate Holt looking to pitch his Cashtown Pirates onto the top of the 7th. Still down by just 1 run. For Cashtown, they have no runs. They've done it on 4 hits. No errors here in the ball game. For Hagerstown, they have 1 run. It came on 4 hits as well, and no errors for them. Although it was just the 1 hit that produced the loudest sound of the day here for the Hagerstown Braves. As Caleb Newcomer, a solo shot back in the 2nd inning. As Holt's been pretty darn close to perfect all the way other than that, for Hagerstown, the part of the order that will try to extend this lead, it will be 2, 3, and 4, Tyson McConaughey, Adam Matthias, and Logan Helzer. And at the end of this, if Hagerstown is able to hold on and win this series, even though Adam Matthias played a game before the comeback started, you certainly have to point towards his return to the lineup as a major Willis Reed type moment that galvanized the team. McConaughey shoots one down the first baseline foul. As Ethan Ketterman there to toss it back in. Chase King with a bat behind the Cashtown dugout, hitting some balls into a screen over there, so I figure we might get to see him bat in the top of the 7th. That one called strike to McConaughey. 2 strikes now to Hagerstown's center fielder. Was originally in the lineup in left field, but they moved Caden Smith from the DH so they could put Matthias as the hitter there. As a misses down low. Matthias will hit next, and the Hagerstown fans have to be wondering if he's got one more magical moment in his bat in this postseason. Holt misses down low with that one. So we'll have a payoff pitch here. Yes. It's been dark here all day. Not really any darker now than it was a couple of innings ago, as this one fouled off by McConaughey. Sometimes South Penn League games take an hour and a half. And so far this one on the mark to be one of those. Holt will bring the payoff pitch again. 3-2. Twist. Delivery. McConaughey, hard shot to short. It gets through Ketterman and into left field. And the Cashtown Pirates now will have to deal with a leadoff base runner here, as that will have to go down as an error, one would think. Stayed down. Ketterman stayed down with it, and for whatever reason, it took maybe a tiny little hop at the end and kicked off his glove, but unable to knock that one down. And a series of ground balls bouncing all over the place continues at both ballparks in this series. Adam Matthias now looking for some insurance. Ball in the dirt, down low. 1 ball and no strikes to Hagerstown's most important hitter at this very moment in time. He is 0 for 1. Fly out to center and a walk in this ball game. There's a strike. Count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. Matthias was the first man to reach base against Holt in this game with 2 outs back in the first. A slide step from Holt. There goes the runner. Foul tip, and he'll have to head back to first base. As McConaughey fully committed to the bid on that one. Running and sliding into second base, and well, his uniform's definitely going to need laundered now. Fortunately, there's not a game tomorrow. So Holt looking to put Matthias away. We'll see if McConaughey goes again. Does not. Matthias grounds this one foul down the first base line. Ethan Ketterman there to try and pick it up for the Cashtown Pirates. So glad that you've tuned in here with us on Fleaflicker Media for all the live South Penn League baseball action. Our final broadcast of the year. Here is Holt with the kick and the toss. There goes McConaughey. He is out. Got him again. McConaughey ruled to be out by a mile as that ball beat him. The tag goes in on the left shoulder, and the base umpire punches him out. So the base is wiped clean here now. And the Cashtown Pirates need just 2 more outs to get back to the rack here now. Matthias waiting just outside the batter's box here now, and now he's ready to go. Popped up. That should stay in play. Holt, the pitcher, Spoiling for it, it's, dropped by the third baseman Reinert, as that one will hit the good green earth here in North Hagerstown High School. And first error of the ball game for either team, or a second error of the ball game for either team, both in this inning here. And it gives new life to Matthias. The other error was wiped off by that caught stealing there. As Holt looking to put away Matthias here once again. The kick, the toss. Hard shot to left. Shackle is traipsing back. He's got it over his shoulder. Catch for out number 2. And giving it a ride was Matthias the opposite way. It's the mark of an excellent hitter right there. He can hit it for power to all fields. And the Cashtown Pirates now with 2 down here in the 6th. And Holt will face Logan Helzer, who will stride to the box with 2 outs. Swing and a miss there for Helzer. Helzer a strikeout swinging and a strikeout looking today as he looks to get on the board here. Swing and a miss, no balls and 2 strikes now to Helzer. Here's the kick and the toss from Holt. Just misses below the knees. A modicum of count leverage gained back by Helzer. It's 1-2.
His brother was
For Cashtown, it'll be 6, 7, and 8 in the order, due up in the 7th, and they'll be coming up right now. Buckle up, South Penn fans. This one's about to get exciting, as if it hasn't already been enough. We play 7 in the South Penn League, so we come back for what may be the last half inning of the South Penn League season. The Hagerstown Braves needing just 3 outs to clinch the South Penn League championship for the 3rd time in 4 years. We'll be back with you on Fleaflicker Media for the conclusion of this one. And as we've been saying, you don't want to miss this one. You want to see which team's going to take that chance and bring home the South Penn League Championship Cup. Back in a moment with the conclusion on Fleaflicker Media.
Max Lang Driving School is a proud sponsor of South Penn League Baseball. At Max Lang Driving School, they offer license exams to Gettysburg and Fairfield High School students, behind-the-wheel driving lessons, license exam prep, and driving evaluations. Go to maxlangdrivingschool.com for more information. That's Max, L-A-I-N-G, drivingschool.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Battlefield Military Museum, Incorporated. Check out their new location in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 1885 Baltimore Pike, Gettysburg, PA, down by the outlets.
Hi, my name is Cameron Bailey. You're watching the South Penn League Championship Series on Fleaflicker Media.
Wyatt Freeman on the hill, 3 outs away from pitching himself into the record books and being one of those sustain a legendary moment in the 2025 South Penn Finals. He misses with the first pitch of this one here in the last inning of regulation. 1 ball and no strikes to Knox Deming, the batter. Deming has a hit today and 2 trips. It's not a lot of traffic on the bases for either team here today. This one misses up high, 2-0. We're used to seeing the Cashtown Magic at their home ballpark for years at Cashtown Yards. See if the Pirates can pick up a little here or if Freeman can close it out. 2-0 offering. Deming rips the bat through there violently on that one, fouls it back to the screen. George Marinos here bringing you all the live action, and if you like the product that you've seen from us on the South Penn on Fleaflicker Media, hit that share button, hit that like button, and also feel free to make a humble donation to our Venmo page at @FleaflickerGeorge. Forget how that's spelled, but it's on the Facebook page. Yes. We love bringing these games to you, but it does come at a little bit of a cost, especially going on the road for one like this. But we're here for the showpiece event of the South Penn League season. 2-1 offering from Freeman. Knox Deming punches this one to left. This one is going to be caught in front of the fence by Caden Smith. And the Hagerstown fans and players roar their approval as they're 1 out closer to the championship. As Deming's drive dies just before where the warning track would be if there was one at this ballpark. Smith inserted into the game in its left field after the original lineup was posted. And now Ethan Ketterman, the batter for the Cashtown Pirates. And his hitting streak in jeopardy here. He doesn't care about that. He wants to help his team win the ball game. Check swing, strike. No balls and 1 strike. And also, as we start to get later here in this inning, we start to think about what's at stake. If the Hagerstown Braves hold on here, it'll be a comeback from down to 2-0 to win 3 games in a row. And I can't remember the last time that has happened. Ketterman backs away from that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. He says no coronation yet. As the Pirates looking to fight their way aboard here in the last. Wyatt Freeman with the pitch. Oh, this one's drilled to left. That one's got a chance. It's in the same spot. It is off the wall near the top. Ethan Ketterman is just now getting to first base. Here comes the throw into the cutoff man. Ketterman slides. He is safe. As newcomers throw just a little bit late. Newcomer hands on head as he couldn't believe it. Ethan Ketterman literally missed a home run by about 5 feet on that one, as that almost got out of here and tied the ball game up, and the Cashtown Pirates all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a flash of lightning to get the tying run into scoring position. As now we've got Wes Coolball coming to the plate. We're going to have Chase King now. He's going to come in to run for Ethan Ketterman. That will be the end of the season for Ketterman, as King now gets his wheels here into scoring position. And if he could somehow find a way to, get to third base with less than 2 outs, that would be enormous. Hagerstown would most certainly have to bring the infield in there. As it is, it's Coolball at the plate. He has a home run so far in this series, and maybe Freeman starting to tire a little bit here as the Pirates getting their best swings of the day back-to-back against him. Strike 1 to Coolball. Coolball is 0 for 2. He flew out to center fielder Tice McConaughey his last time up. Got a lot of that one. As McConaughey standing out there, his jersey caked in dirt from his stolen base attempt earlier. Freeman's pitch to Coolball, swing, and a miss. Freeman looking for the second out of the inning here. As Ethan Ketterman's doubled the 5th hit of the game for the Cashtown Pirates as they look to spoil the party here in the 7th. The kick, the toss, misses down low. Now, I got to tell you, this one is getting good. I told you, this game's been good all the way along, but those of you that have stuck around with us, absolutely primo television right here. Freeman with the kick, the toss, misses down low to Coolball. King is going to move up to third. He is indeed going to get there. 90 feet away with less than 2 outs for the Cashtown pinch runner. And he represents the tying run, the run the Pirates have not been able to bring home all day. Now they're on the precipice of doing so. And I'll tell you what, Freeman definitely looks a little different this time around than the first 6 innings. Infield is moving up for Hagerstown as we suspected. Here's the pitch. Coolball squaring. It's a suicide squeeze, and the Cashtown Pirates are going to tie the game as Wes Coolball lays it down, and Cashtown is off the scrap heap and back in contention here in game number 5. As Coolball lays that one down, the runner coming all the way from third base, excuse me. It's the Cashtown pet play. It's what they're known for. And it shines through at the biggest time with their season in the balance. As Coolball comes through, Chase King in to score. And Aiden Julich now up at the plate, and Wyatt Freeman let that one get away from him a little bit. 1 ball and no strikes. On the play, the second out of the inning is recorded, so 2 down here for Cashtown. As Wyatt Freeman now trying to pitch this game on into extra innings. Here is the pitch, backs off from that one. And now the thing to consider here is brand new tie ball game. 7:32 here. The sun has been setting around 8:19 or so for the last week or so of this series. And it's taking all the way is Julich. So Figure we'll have, I mean, at least a good 40 to 45 minutes left, I would think, but starts to give you some flashbacks for the fans who were at the Tuesday game. This one popped up. It could be trouble, but Hayden Sanchez, an excellent glove man, out there to grab it, and then Malloy almost rolls up on him. Cashtown scores 1 to keep it going. We'll play on to the bottom of the 7th. Hagerstown Braves looking for just 1 to walk it off and become South Penn League champions. Back to North Hagerstown High School in a moment.
Here at Fleaflicker Media, we so very obviously love sports. It's my goal to sprinkle a little bit of that love back into the community, one live sporting event at a time.
Back up the middle. We might have a play at the plate as Keith is throwing home. Safe is Zach Ketterman, and the game is tied.
If you'd like to be featured on Fleaflicker Media, contact me at our Facebook page, Fleaflicker Media, or at the George Marinos Facebook page.
Hello, my name is Carson Coons. You are watching the South Penn Championship League Series on Fleaflicker Media.
The Cashtown Pirates have rallied to tie it. 1 in the top of the 7th. As Ethan Ketterman missed a solo home run by about 5 feet, got a double out of it. His pinch runner Chase King coming home to score on a suicide squeeze by Wes Coolball that evens the score. So if they do get along to the 8th inning here now, it'll be the top of the order for Cashtown. But first, they've got to get the 3 outs here, and with their ace pitcher Holt on the hill, he'll look for a little redemption from his previous 7th inning in this ballpark during the regular season. Why would a jolt of life that double by Ethan Ketterman was. And bottom of the 7th now, 1 run will win it for the Hagerstown Braves, as Zach Malloy will lead things off. I had no idea where we were in the lineup, to be honest. I just looked up there and saw the familiar batting stance, and for once I actually got his name right. Here's the kick and the toss from Holt. Fouled that one back, 0-2. Well, I've called Malloy Caleb Newcomer in this series. I've called him Cam Bailey at some point during the regular season, so my apologies for that. But right now he's Zach Malloy, and he holds the hopes and dreams of the Hagerstown Braves in his hands here as this one misses down low. I'd like to give a shout out to everyone tuning in here watching these broadcasts. Susie Brown, David Knoll, Franny Joe, and Greg Booker here. As Holt delivers this one plate side, Malloy didn't really have a good look at that one, tied up inside and fouls it back to the screen, and there is your first clue that it might be getting a little dark here at the ballpark. But we certainly hope another inning at least, if it does go that far, would be able to be played. Hagerstown can take care of it right here. Malloy, grounder to short. It bounces up for Ketterman into his midsection throw across the first, and Coolball with the catch, 4-3 on the putout. So Wes Coolball has gone over to first base now. That means a new second baseman for the Cashtown Pirates, as that is, who is that out there at second base for Cashtown? Knox Deming was already in the game, so it's not him. Might be Tyler Hilson out there at second base, perhaps. It's a 20 number, and Hilson is 29, and slightly built like that. Caleb Newcomer now, swing and a miss, and he was trying to end it with one swing, didn't have the pitch to do it there, though. As Holt pulled the old switcheroo, no balls and 1 strike. It was Newcomer's blast back in the 2nd inning that had the Braves in the lead all the way to the 2nd out of the 7th inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Power swing on that one again, and if he hit it in fair territory, there was going to be some damage done. Instead, it goes foul behind the home plate area and maybe bounces off of a car. Holt will gather himself with a new baseball as the train goes by in the outfield. Boy, Holt not wasting any time, back and ready to go. That one just misses. These players don't want to have to come back down here again any more than the media and the broadcasters do. We've had plenty of drama in the South Penn League Championship Series already. We're hoping the guys can finish it up one way or another tonight. This one misses down low to Newcomer. Although it will be an incredible amount of drama if we do get this one suspended again. I hate to say it. I mean, just more time to ruminate on this one and the big plays that are coming. Misses again. That's 3 straight pitches, and he's not missing by much. And Holt, very mild-mannered. Yes, usually not much to say to the umpires, and just missing with those 3 balls, 2 strikes. Walks as good as a hit here for Hagerstown. Cued down the first baseline foul. And we'll do it again, as it seems like every 3-2 pitch today has been a foul ball. Probably revisionist history, but the only thing that's making it as dark as it is that wall of storm clouds out in right field. As Holt with the pitch, this one popped up, and Newcomer will stay alive again. After his home run put them on top in the second inning, I have to admit that Caleb Newcomer looked like the front runner for the South Penn Championship Series MVP award. Holt the twist in the delivery. Swing! And a miss, and he got him out. Number 2. And Holt coming up big here for the Cashtown Pirates. So many big moments for them. So many clutch victories. The Hagerstown Braves have come up big in so many moments as well, so something's got to give here. And we'll find out what. As we battle on 2 outs here in the 7th. Cam Bailey will take his hacks. Bailey drills this one to left. It's going. It is gone! The Hagerstown Braves have won it! The Hagerstown Braves are your 2026 South Penn League champions! As Cam Bailey will circle the pillows, the walk-off hit with 2 outs, and he'll celebrate with his teammates as they are champions of the summer here in South Central PA and Northern Maryland. Hagerstown with 3 titles in 4 years as they come from 2-0 down to win it 3 games to 2. And as exciting as this is for the Hagerstown Braves to win a plane going overhead, it's also very heartbreaking for the Cashtown Pirates, who had this series 2-0, and it certainly seemed to a lot of folks like this one was headed out the door for Game 3. But the Braves rally to win 3 in a row. They'll go through the handshake line as champions. We're going to pick up a little bit of the championship celebration here, and then we'll hit some commercials and head down to the field for the trophy presentation. Looks like the trophy is already out here, so we have some work to do. We'll head to commercial, and we'll be right back on the other side with the post-game ceremony. Max Lang Driving School is a proud sponsor of South Penn League Baseball. At Max Lang Driving School, they offer license exams to Gettysburg and Fairfield High School students, behind-the-wheel driving lessons, license exam prep, and driving evaluations. Go to maxlangdrivingschool.com for more information. That's Max, L-A-I-N-G, drivingschool.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Battlefield Military Museum, Incorporated. Check out their new location in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 1885 Baltimore Pike, Gettysburg, PA, down by the outlets. I'm here with the Hagerstown Braves, your 2026 South Penn League champions, as Wyatt Freeman has the trophy, and it was his performance today, a big one for the Hagerstown Braves. Wyatt, what do you have to say about this team and the way these guys battled all series long to get here?
We're just a great team. We're solid all the way down, 1 through 9. All our pitches come out, throw strikes, get outs. That's all we can ask for.
Was there ever a moment? I mean, you guys were down 2-0. I know. A lot of people around the league thought that the series was over. What was the thought going on for you guys at that point in time for Game 3?
We're just hungry for wins. We got to battle. I mean, this is our goal. Our goal was to win the league in the regular season every year, and also this right here.
And you complete the double, and it's now 3 in 4 years. So this for Bryson and for all those guys that are heading out the door, what do you have to say for them if they're watching this one back home?
Hey, thanks for all the help. I mean, they were here, put in the time for the field. I mean, to make the lineups for us. So just thank you.
Where were you when that home run was hit by Bailey?
right on the bench set. I knew it was gone, no doubter.
Yeah, it sounded like it. It certainly did. All that was left for me to do is pan the camera out there real quickly and watch it go.
Yep.
Classic game, absolutely. Is this one of the better games that you've been a part of in your life?
For sure. It was real fun.
And this season obviously has to be real fun. I mean, a lot of new guys for the Hagerstown Braves this year, but do you think you guys have built a lot of new friendships and a lot of new chemistry going forward?
For sure. We have a great group now. We're young. I think we're gonna keep coming up through and we're gonna keep doing this.
All right, well, I'll let you go celebrate with the guys. All right. So the Hagerstown Braves getting ready for their championship celebration here. Yes. Freeman gonna pass around the trophy. We'll figure out if we're gonna do a picture. Are we doing a team picture? Yeah. Okay. So we'll figure out where we're gonna go for that and get the picture of the South Penn League champions with the trophy. The Hagerstown Braves 2026 South Penn League champions, winning the series 3-2 over the Cashtown Pirates. And the Braves trying to figure out where they're gonna go next with this trophy celebration. As we're gonna come out to home plate here. As the Braves walking out to middle of the field here to take a look, we'll get the team picture and have that posted up for you on the Fleaflicker Media Facebook page. Yes, an incredible series, an incredible finish to this one. As we'll slide into the middle here. All right, just let me know when you're ready, guys. Whenever you're ready. You ready? Right there. Yep. All right, I got it. We'll have that, and now we'll let everyone else get in here and take their photos of the champions. As Hagerstown winning it by a score of 2-1. Cam Bailey with the walk-off home run. We'll have interviews with several of the key players for the Hagerstown Braves here, Bailey included. And then we'll have a recap of this one. I'll sign off for the season, and we'll let you get about your evening and the rest of your summer as the South Penn League has come to a conclusion with the Hagerstown Braves as the champions. Cam Bailey here, big home run for you there. What did you get on that pitch? What was that?
It seemed like a fastball up in the zone, and I was on time of him all day. I just missed my second at bat. I squared him up my first at bat, but I was going in there. I was definitely nervous, but I was like, stay loose and be ready to get your pitch.
The absolute that's an absolute moment right there. I mean, this was a great game all the way for all the marbles. What was it like being a part of this and being able to be the hero?
Oh, it was fun. I mean, the reverse sweep. I mean, that's electric. It doesn't happen too often, but yeah, we completed it.
And coming back from down 2-0, was there ever a time when you guys were worried? Was there ever any worry for Game 3?
There was definitely some doubt in there, but hey, we battled through and we came back and won it here.
How big was having Adam Matthias back in the lineup for you guys?
Huge. I mean, he helped us win the fourth game on that Thursday or the Wednesday evening, and came back and were able to win it today.
Handicap the betting odds for this. What are the odds that we get him to do an interview on camera here?
The odds are really, really low.
Yep. Got folks watching back home, the Bell family tuning in here. You had to say to them tuning in here.
Oh, stay little bro.
All right, so Cam Bailey with the winning home run. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Hagerstown Braves the champions, and we'll try to find Caleb Newcomer, who is the South Penn Championship Series MVP, as he is in the dugout here.
Caleb, MVP of the playoffs. He wants to talk to you. What? You got MVP?
Oh, sorry. I didn't see nothing. All right, let's go away from the dugouts, because people are probably, All right, so I'm here with Caleb Newcomer. For a while tonight, it looked like your home run was going to stand up as the winner. What are the emotions in that 7th inning that you're going through there?
I mean, it was anyone's ball game at that point. I knew someone was going to come up big. Anyone could have done it. Cam was that guy.
What, the moment it came off the bat, what was your thought?
Oh, the sound instantly, I ran out of the dugout. I knew it was gone.
How about this summer? Is this one of the most fun summers you've had playing for the Hagerstown Braves?
Yeah, I've had some fun. We've got a great group of guys and love everyone here.
Is this the first year wearing number 5 for you? I think
Yeah.
you were number 12 before. What was the reason for the number switch?
It just happened and they gave me the 5 and I stuck with it.
Well, it's been working for you. So the home run that you hit back there, did you kind of know? Did you feel like you got that one pretty good off the bat?
Yeah, I knew it was going off the bat.
So for you, huge performances helping anchor your team's comeback in this series, and it started with the 5 RBI game in game number 3. Going into that game, what was the thought? Was there any doubt? Was there any worry at all for the team?
I mean, I think we all were just playing with our last bit of energy, and we just got a little bit, and kept going, had confidence after that game, and just kept things rolling.
All right, well, thank you. You are the South Penn League Championship Series MVP, Caleb Newcomer. Thanks for coming on the show, and congratulations. All right, we'll head to commercial break here, and then we'll be back with a little bit of a recap.
I'm Zach Malloy, and you're watching the South Penn Championship Series on Fleaflicker Media.
Max Lang Driving School is a proud sponsor of South Penn League Baseball. At Max Lang Driving School, they offer license exams to Gettysburg and Fairfield High School students, behind-the-wheel driving lessons, license exam prep, and driving evaluations. Go to maxlangdrivingschool.com for more information. That's Max, L-A-I-N-G, drivingschool.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Battlefield Military Museum, Incorporated. Check out their new location in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 1885 Baltimore Pike, Gettysburg, PA, down by the outlets.
Hi, my name is Cameron Bailey. You're watching the South Penn League Championship Series on Fleaflicker Media.
Here at Fleaflicker Media, we so very obviously love sports. It's my goal to sprinkle a little bit of that love back into the community, one live sporting event at a time.
Back up the middle. We might have a play at the plate as Keith is throwing home. Safe is Zach Ketterman, and the game is tied.
If you'd like to be featured on Fleaflicker Media, contact me at our Facebook page, Fleaflicker Media, or at the George Marinos Facebook page.
Hello, my name is Carson Coons. You are watching the South Penn Championship League Series on Fleaflicker Media.
Back here on the show, we'll recap for you one final time here on the South Penn League season, as it's the Hagerstown Braves, the victorious champions here, as they rally from a 2 games to none down in the best of 5 series, and they do the unthinkable. They were the best team in the South Penn League all regular season long, so no surprise that they were here. No surprise that Cashtown got here as well, but when the Pirates ran out to a 2-0 lead after the first 2 games of the series, especially after the 8-0 win on Saturday at Cashtown. It looked like it was all curtains. Hagerstown missing a few people due to a wedding on Saturday, and then got them all back, and the rest, as they say, was history, as the Braves win 3 in a row, winning by scores of 11-7 and 4-3, and today 2-1, as we got more and more pitcher duel-y, I guess, as the series went along. Some photos going on down there as Wyatt Freeman, Cam Bailey taking the last photos of the season, and definitely a fun season in the South Penn League for everybody involved. We'll take you through the recap of this one here today, as it's a simple one. Hagerstown, Caleb Newcomer hit a solo home run back in the second inning with 1 out to make it 1-0. Cashtown then scored in the top of the 7th to fight off elimination one last time, as Ethan Ketterman ripped a one-out double 5 feet away from a home run off the wall. And his pinch runner Chase King moved over to third on a wild pitch, and then Wes Coolball with a suicide squeeze, excuse me, I wrote it down as a sacrifice. A suicide squeeze, the old Cashtown suicide squeeze to tie things up. But then in the bottom half, it didn't take super long. It did take 3 batters. Malloy and Newcomer were retired, but then Cameron Bailey comes to the plate and cracks one deep to left field. Shackle racing back after it in vain. Everybody on the Hagerstown side knew that it was gone, and all that was left was the celebration. So the celebration going on in earnest now here for the Hagerstown Braves and their family members and fans. And the Cashtown Pirates ready to make their long trip back home, as the disappointment would have set in almost immediately after letting that 2-0 series lead go by. But what an absolutely fantastic series. And we're glad that you tuned in here for it on Fleaflicker Media. Caleb Newcomer, the MVP of the championship series. He drove in 8 at a home run today. 5 RBI game in game number 3. The biggest performer for Hagerstown in this series. Wyatt Freeman, honorable mention. He had 7 innings, 1 run today on the mound for the Braves. And gave up 7 runs in 7 innings in 2 appearances prior to this. And it's very fitting for the South Penn season to come to an end with a rainbow. As there it is. No rain here today, but obviously some off in the distance at some point. The Hagerstown Braves reign supreme in 2026. They've won 3 out of 4. For all my guys in the truck, for my stat guys and everyone that's helped with these broadcasts all the way, it's George Marinos signing off.
Denny said goodbye, folks.
Have a good evening, everybody, and we'll be with you with some Central Penn Piranha football in 2 weeks. Hagerstown wins the championship. Have a good one.